21 Parent Trap. We're back at it. And today we're pretty much talking about how your kids have no loyalties. We're talking about lying, honesty, all the above, and how it relates to kind of ABA, in-home sessions, etc. And so you guys saw the post that I made last week that said, your kids have no loyalties, so keep it honest with yourself, your partner, and your team. And to kind of add to that, there was a video that showed a young kid getting off the bus and immediately telling his mom, "Hey mom, terrible sandwich, by the way." And she acknowledges it, and he doubles down and goes, "Yeah, it was really terrible." And she goes, "Oh, thank you." Okay.
Hey, you did it.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Terrible sandwich, by the way.
Thanks for letting me know.
Really terrible.
Okay, so blunt honesty, cold, hard, straight to the point, right? I like that. But as I say, when we put it in a behavioral lens, we sometimes have to soften that blow as clinicians. We sometimes have to make it make more sense to the families that we are working with. And so I told and posted that story to show you guys that honesty, openness, and that sense of communication is vital. And so to relate that to ABA and in-home sessions, I had a client that mom had mentioned, "Oh yeah, you guys can take those goals out. They're mastered. He's met, he put his shoes on. He tied them all by himself yesterday. So, there's really no issues with that lesson anymore. He's been doing it time and time again." And so I'm like, "All right, cool. I'm in session here." Mom say that. I'm like, "All right, dude, 20 minutes. I'm thinking, okay, let's go outside and, let's generalize the skill with myself since he's already done it with mom and parents." I got, "All right, dude, let's get ready to go outside, grab your shoes, put them on time, etc." So the first thing that he does is he grabs his shoes and he goes straight to his mom. And that tells me as a clinician that somebody's lying here. Mom said yesterday that he did it independently. He's been doing it over time and time again. But literally the first thing that the child does is grabs a shoe and goes towards his mom. And so we know that learned behavior occurs over time, and that the only way to stop or the only way to progress is by fading our prompts and increasing independence. And so by mom saying he's completely independent and the kid showing me literally the total opposite, your kids will always tell on you. Like I said, they have no loyalties, so they will tell inadvertently what we need to see or what the clinicians are seeing in throughout our sessions. So in that session, mom did not tell the truth, or maybe she did, right? But it wasn't as 100% of the truth, right? Maybe it was a little white lie. But the kiddo immediately alerted the team that I can't do this by myself. Mom is still helping me. I'm not independent in these skills. And so that is the way clinicians figure out, okay, what's really going on? Let me just sit back and watch, because mom said he doesn't curse, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. And literally the second the kiddo loses a game, he throws his switch and starts cursing up a storm like a pirate. And so you're like, okay, somebody's not truthful here. Somebody's falsifying information. And so I say all that to say, keep it honest with yourself. So if your kiddo is struggling with this skill, tell your team. Keep it honest with your team. Let them know what's really going on. Keep it honest with your partner. If you do have a partner, if you're solo, if you're switching, custody, or, he's with the dad for 2 weeks or the weekends or whatever it is, make sure you guys all communicate, because we all need to be on the same page when it comes to the acquisition and the goals of our kiddos. If it's his teacher, if it's his SLP, if it's his OT, PT, all the T's, right? Make sure that we're all on the same page. We're all, have that finish line in mind, and we're all on the same strides and lengths to get it done and get it completed. And then the last one is keep it honest with your team, right? And so if you have an ABA team, if your team consists of your family, right, you want to keep it honest with everybody involved, all parties involved. It's okay to say you're struggling. It's okay to say that you need help. It's okay to say that you're tired, that you're exhausted, not trying to save face right now, but literally you're drained. And so you can't generalize skills right now. You can't do what you need. You can't do what the ABA team wants you to do at the moment. And so by keeping it honest, keeping it open, we get the real big picture, right? We get to highlight the deficits and delays and actually work on those things. But if your parents are consistently hiding it or not emitting the entire truth, then there's going to be situations where we might master or meet a goal or move on, which is a prerequisite to that next skill that he really didn't know. And so it literally just starts crumbling down after that, right? So let's build that structure, that foundation of honesty, open communication, and keeping it real. And then we can just progress from there. So quick blur, episode 21, the usual, episode 22 coming soon. I will see you guys next week.